Welcome to the Sportz Phenz Show. The show where, just like you, we can't get enough sports.
The 47-year wait is over! And the Nuggets win it! Wilson throwing, it's up for grabs, it is caught for the touchdown! And the Denver Broncos have taken Super Bowl 50. And the Avalanche are 2022 Stanley Cup champions! And a shot into the back of the net for Diego Rubio!
Now here's your hosts, Arthur Knight and Larry Perkins.
1-0 Rapids. They are champions.
What's up? Welcome to the Sportz Phenz Show. I am Arthur Knight, and with me as always is Mr. LP Larry Perkins, or Laker Larry.
Yes, it is.
What's going on, brother?
Oh, good, man. Just here, ready for this September the 1st start of the NFL, season.
Yes.
It's going to be our little preview, get everybody in the mood for some...
Get everybody ready. We just going to get everybody ready. And, hey, we're coming to you live from 4300 West Alameda from So High Cafe. Come on down and get you some Viper Pit barbecue. Tell Vinny that the Sportz Phenz sent you. Get you some, today he's got some burn-ins. He's got some brisket, some wings, that homemade mac and cheese. So come on by. Tell him Sportz Phenz sent you. That's 4300 West Alameda off the corner of West Alameda and Stewart here in Denver.
Ooh,
all right, man. And don't forget to find us on Facebook, find us on YouTube, like and subscribe. Show some love for your boys. We love sports just like y'all love sports. And pardon me, I ran out of time trying to get this form put up so we can do these picks. Something just attacked me out of nowhere, dog. What was that?
No, that's our number one fan.
All right, man. So as Larry said, the football season is about to be upon us. I think the first game is played Thursday, right? Mm-hmm. This Thursday coming up. I kind of can't wait. I mean, because the beginning of football tells me that we're getting closer to basketball season. And we're more basketball fans than we are anything else, but we are Sportz Phenz. We do love all kinds of sports. Like Larry loves soccer or world football, as he calls it.
Yeah. So basically that's what we're doing. We're trying to bring a variety, of sports. And like I say, I'm just a Raiders fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a.
So are you saying you're not a sports fiend? You're just a Raiders fiend?
I'm a.
Raiders and a Lakers fiend? You lied to me, bro. You lied to me.
And a Dodgers fiend. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No.
So he's an LA fiend.
But now I'll say the past 5 to 6 years I've been broadening, my sports horizon, and so now I'm in, I'm trying to get to know all these, other 31 team players and
there's a whole NFL, bro.
I mean, I feel like what's that show? Pocahontas, a whole new world. Anyway, I don't want to do.
That's Aladdin, bro. Come on. If you gonna try to throw out a reference, at least make it right. Don't mess up my Disney stuff now. Don't ruin my childhood.
That's the only thing I know. It's a whole new world.
I know, but you gave it to the wrong movie. Like, what the F, man? You really almost had me cussing. Like, hey, bro.
I'm sorry for our listeners. My apologies.
Come on, man.
Yeah, we just trying to. So I'm pretty stoked because I kind of did over the last week. I've been just going through and looking at last year's stats compared to the upcoming season and divisions and what they did, the free agency impact on their teams, and it was. My head was hurting, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a list of 32 teams.
It's a lot of teams, bro. A lot of teams.
I'm trying to condense all that into one, but I'm stoked.
That's what's up. All right, so we're gonna start off with the NFC because that's where I started on our sheet here.
Oh,
and we're gonna start off with the NFC East in particular.
Nice.
All right, so I'll let you choose the team. There's 4 teams. I mean, I have it listed as Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders, Giants. That might be exactly the way I have the division played out. I don't know why I listed them like that, but that might be, subconsciously how I put these teams in order.
We could talk about the Cowboys.
All right, go ahead.
Cowboys.
All right, so what do you got? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're going to give you, okay? Just so you know, we're going to pick our division winners. We're going to try to guess what the records are, and then when we get to the end of the season, we're going to reveal who was closest, how far off were we both, how close were we both, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So,
NFL,
and then we're going to choose who's going to be the MVP, okay, of the league this year, who's going to be the rookie of the year, and then who's going to win the Super Bowl, who we feel is going to win the Super Bowl, okay?
Just a little synopsis. I'm just
saying. Just a little preview for the season starts. Let's see how on point your boys are on choosing winners. My boy Lucas, he watches our show all the time, but he's. I'm not trying to put your business in the street out there, Lucas, but Lucas likes to play a little money on teams every once in a while.
Oh, that's not bad.
I've helped him at times, but most times I'm not good at that stuff. Like, I'm good at picking winners as long as I'm not gambling. Bro. The minute I start to put money on something, then my whole knowledge and everything goes out the window. So
yeah, I had to stop.
He'll ask me sometimes with basketball, he'll throw a question at me like, hey, you got the over and under on this. Who do you think, and I'll tell him. And if he wins, he's like, hey man, you won me X amount of dollars. And I'm like, hey,
Basketball a little tricky though.
Basketball, it's easier to do the over under for basketball though. It is, but in my opinion.
I'm just like straight like points.
Yeah. See, and I'm that way too. But the way gambling is these days, man, it's intricate. It's, I kind of understand it, but I also don't understand it in the same vein. I'm not a big fan of gambling. Like I said, the minute that I put money on something, it's like all bets are off, basically.
No,
for lack of a better term.
That's not good. I mean, you got to at least win one time.
Nah, bro. I don't win at gambling. Even when I go to like slot machines, if I buy a lottery ticket, man, I think the most I've ever won on a scratch ticket is like $40.
Well, you lucky, man.
And I spent $5 on the ticket. So
you're very fortunate. You're a very fortunate young man. That's all I can say. Because for most people, the art of gambling, you're gonna win one time. It's like a drug. You're gonna win one time. It's like, well, I can get, I can win more.
I mean, I still play.
I mean, but if you don't win,
I don't win.
Well, I wouldn't even. That's just like
that's why I mainly don't gamble. But I might go up to we have Blackhawk in Central City, or I got fam in Vegas. We might go out and hit some slot machines and stuff. I do know how to play blackjack and poker, and I know how to do all of that stuff. I'm just not a big fan of gambling, and I've never really been necessarily good at it.
No,
I'm not bad at it, but I'm not good at it either, and it's just not worth the money for me as a single dad. So
you're saving yourself a lot of money.
Yes,
just like a cigarette smoker.
Yeah, because I would lose lots of money if I was really a degenerate gambler. But Lucas seems to be very good at it. He makes a lot of good money. He shows us all the time, myself and Mark, how many times he wins. But he's really, really good at it. Well, he'd probably argue, because he's a bit humble, he'd probably say he's aight at it, but he's actually pretty damn good at it. I mean, so much so he wins money. So, I mean, when you're winning, if you're winning more than you're losing, then you're pretty damn good at it.
You're winning. Yeah.
Even if he's only doing small bets. It's not like he's, putting his house up or nothing. He's not crazy or nothing, but
you got to hit them low. That's what I do. When you gambling, you got to, especially when I do basketball, I'm just
Mark in the chat, he said scared money never wins and my wallet is terrified. Hey, bruh, we here. That's exactly, I couldn't have said it better myself, my guy. I've got scaredy cat money, dog. I'm not trying to bet my money on nothing, but unless it's a sure surefire win, and that's not gambling. That's basically buying something like
a Super Bowl bet.
You're right.
This guy.
All right, let's start off with the NFC East, man. All right, so we got the Cowboys. All right, so what do you think the Cowboys' record is going to be?
Well, the Cowboys, I was checking their schedule, and their schedule isn't as bad as everybody else in their division. But I have them like their ceiling. I mean, they can win. They can win around about, I say 11. They can go like 11-6.
Well, they won 12 last year, so 11 doesn't seem like it's far-fetched. Yeah. I could see that.
But
so you're talking.
They can literally lose. Were you just talking about winning or both wins and losses?
Wins and losses,
okay,
bro. What's their record? What's their overall record at the end of the season? You said 11 wins.
11-6.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I've got the Cowboys. Now, let me qualify my statement before I even say it. But I think that because Jerry Jones didn't give Dak Prescott his money, I think he's going to show his whole ass this season because now he's playing for a contract, right? Whether from the Cowboys or one of the other 31 teams in the league, he's going to be playing, ball out. He's going to ball out, man. And it's not that Dak Prescott is he's not a great quarterback. He's an above average quarterback, I would say. Ranging on the maybe average. He's definitely not great, but he can spin it out there. He is he's gotten the Cowboys, I believe, a perennial at least 10 wins since he's been the quarterback. And so because of that, I think the Cowboys are actually going to win about 13 or 14 games.
But he's because I was seeing his stats, the passing and stuff. He's basically a middle of the pack type, mostly for his passing and rushing. Like,
oh no,
running.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
I don't disagree, my guy. I really don't. I don't disagree. He is, but they do have talent around him. That defense is monster still. It's basically the same defense. They might have retooled in a couple of different spots, but it's still the same defense that they've had the past couple of years that is, all but dominated. There's been a few games where they've dropped, especially big games, but now they're a little more matured. I could see them winning, they won 12 last year. I could see them, especially if they win every game in their division, which the Eagles is the only team that I could see like standing a chance with the Cowboys. The Commanders and the Giants, especially the Giants, are going to get mollywopped in their division this year. I would literally die of shock if. Anyway, we'll get to those teams. I'm not about to skip ahead, but yeah, I've got the Cowboys at 14-3, and most likely, obviously, winning the division. But we'll get to that as well. So all right, man. So. Yeah. Next up is the Eagles. Let's do Eagles.
That's exactly who I was going to pick the Eagles.
All right. Cool. Well, I let you pick first, so.
Okay. Well, after. Why is that? Ladies first, what? Why
hold on. Hey. Age before beauty, that's what it was. So age before beauty. So you went first, see? Now you get it? Okay. We got a hot take from Mr. Brandon on our text line. NFC never repeats, so Cowboys won't win it. Got them going 9-8. Okay, 9-8. Let's let me get Brandon B. I'm gonna hold you to that, Brandon. I'm gonna hold you to that. At the end of the season, just like Larry and me, Larry and I, we're gonna hold you to your 9-8 prediction, my guy. And I'm gonna get it in the computer as soon as we're done with the show. But as of right now, I gotta use the old-fashioned write down everything. So Brandon B. And I only call you Brandon B. because I don't want to massacre your name, my guy. I work in HR, in my real life, and I don't like to massacre people's names. So until I hear it audibly, I'm not even going to try that. So you're Brandon B from now on. Anyway, all right. So Eagles.
Yes, sir. Eagles. I got them winning 14. They're gonna go 14-3.
Okay.
The thing is,
So you got them winning the division then?
Yes, sir.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's got with Hurts and all them guys. They're gonna bounce back because the last couple of years, wasn't after that Super Bowl loss. They kind of like floundered a bit, but
they came out hot in the beginning of last season, and then they floundered a bit. Like it seemed like they came out soaring, for lack of a better term, and no pun intended.
I meant for like the overall season, but they did start off. But
I think they rattled off like at least 10 or 11 wins, and that's why they were able to get into the playoffs, is because they kind of limped their way in. But
they're not going to be limping.
No, you think
they're going to be
got
soaring.
it this year?
They're going to be flying.
All right. 14-3 for the Eagles. Okay. Yeah. I actually don't think the Eagles are going to do much better. I've got them going 10-7 actually.
Whoa.
And that's only because of the fact that I don't think they're going to change anything. I think they're going to.
They haven't.
Well, I mean, they haven't changed anything.
Right.
And I don't mean by like personnel. I'm more or less talking about like
the philosophy,
the scheme. It's all going to be the same.
Right.
And the reason why they had such a hard time last year, in my humble opinion, is because you did so great in the Super Bowl. Everybody started researching you, and when you got tape out there, man, it's. I tell people all the time, like these rookies that have these great seasons, like Stroud, when he plays this year, if he elevates his game or plays just as well as last year, then he's the truth, right? Because people have tape on him now. They're going to be studying him now. They're going to start taking away weapons, et cetera, et cetera. And I think that's what happened to the Eagles is they have a lot of tape out there, and they didn't make any adjustments going into last year. They were able to roll through the first part of the season, maybe even the first two parts of the season. And then it was like, oh, no, we're going to take this away from you. We're going to take that away from you. And they didn't know how to react. So we'll see. If you're right, that means that they've learned as a coaching staff and as a team to retool and revamp mid-season. Because if you don't, it's the same thing is going to happen to them this year, which is what I'm predicting, as they did last year. I don't think they win as many games this year.
With the Eagles, it's all a mentality thing. They identified the problem, and they're going to address that.
All right, we'll see. We will see, my guy. Now we're going to talk about two teams that really we don't need to talk about, but they are in the NFL. And I actually like the Commanders' chances. They're an up-and-coming team. But I'm gonna let you go first again. But what do you got on the Commander?
They are an up and coming team, But also, like I checked last year, in the stats, they like, far as rushing, far as like total defense, they just basically, in the cellar.
They're young. They're a young team. Their coach this is their second year.
I'm not expecting anything, but that's like a footnote. But I'm gonna give them like 5 wins.
Okay.
I'm gonna give them 5.
Okay. What is that? 5 and
5 and 12, man.
12. Yeah, I'm tripping. Oops. What am I doing?
Yeah, they're gonna be the little cellar darlings. Yeah. But I don't even know why they changed. I mean,
we're not too far off. We're honestly not too far off. I honestly think the Commanders will probably win about 5 games too. So we're dead on with that one, because 5 and 12 seems about right with that team. And they'll be lucky if they actually do win those 5 games. I haven't had an exact chance of looking at their, their schedule per se. I just know that their personnel, they're so young. Their coaches, it's second year in their coaching position. I believe they're starting a rookie quarterback, or they will be starting and he's good. He's good. He's going to be solid for them. Don't get me wrong. He's going to be solid. That's why we're giving him 5 wins, right?
Right.
He's probably going to win. Even the sun shines on the dog's ass some days, so he's probably going to win at least 5 games. they'll be lucky to win any more than that. Any more than that, it's because the Cowboys went down in injury, or somebody on their team or on their schedule has a ton of injuries,
right?
And they get a get right game or two and win 7.
It's a long season, man.
It's a long season. It really is, and people get injured all the time.
They might catch a team on a bad day.
Yeah, a team could roll into DC and not be playing very well and going through it for whatever reason, injuries.
That's one win.
That's a win. That's a win. So I could see the Commanders winning 5. We're not too far off from that. I was gonna give them like 3-14, but their quarterback is fairly.
That's the only
he's
reason.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Now, if they had like a journeyman quarterback, I probably would have gave him 3.
Yeah.
But since
agreed,
he got to give him. But
got to give him a little because nobody has tape on him except for college, and college is not the same as the NFL, and you could game plan off of college tape. But that doesn't always work because that's what teams did to Stroud last year, and he smoked them every time. Smoked him every time.
I give a rookie, a highly touted rookie out of college with nobody have tape on. I give him 2 wins.
And that's what we basically did because we both said if it wasn't for him, they'd be 3-14. That's what we literally both just said. So we give him 2 wins for being a rookie and nobody has tape on him. Like that's what we're gonna do. That's my hill, and I will die on that hill. All right. So the Giants, the New York Football Giants. No Barkley. They have a talented running game. Like their running game isn't going to be bad, but their offensive line is questionable. The quarterback play used to call him Danny Dimes. Now they're calling him washed up. I don't know what they're calling him.
They call him.
They're calling for Mr. What's that kid's name? DeVito. I think their backup quarterback. They're calling for him. I think they're calling for him.
But they lost. People don't realize, bro. I mean, I'm giving them 3. Because
3?
No, because you got
all right. 3 wins. No, I'm putting that down. You said you giving them 3.
They got hit bad. They got hit bad, and they did a dud in free agency. They lost they safety in Xavier McKinney. They lost Barkley. You know what I'm saying? They lost a lot, and they didn't really, they didn't
retool.
They didn't.
They didn't retool at all. I mean, they did draft, a couple of different players because they got a draft AFC East. Copy that, boss. As long as we do AFC last, Vinny. As long as because he wants to do AFC West last. Because Larry wants to do AFC West last because he's got some sort of PTSD about his Raiders this year.
Hey man,
we will actually go from east to west all the way through, and so AFC West will be last.
Copy that. There we go. See, a promise from the man on the board. We will do AFC West last. All right, so AFC East. I actually did pre-show get a chance to type this one out. I was just starting AFC North when he ran the. So when we get to the rest of the AFC, I'm going to be a little slow. I'm going to be typing out. And we'll get there. We'll get there. Anyway, all right. So per Vinny, we are going AFC East. Hold on. Cole Duggan in the chat, Mr. Cole, 3-14 for the Giants. All right.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey,
Cole D, 3-14.
Yeah, you better learn how to keep your free agents.
I don't think they had the money to keep. There was just no way they could. They had already paid Daniel Jones, right?
Right.
So there was no money. They're actually worse off than the Broncos are. If the Broncos didn't have deep pocket ownership, the Broncos would be screwed right now. Like honestly, they'd be so screwed if the Waltons weren't just like, you know what, $86 million is really a drop in the bucket. Like, we'll just eat that. That's like going to Taco Bell. We're good.
Yeah.
That's not going to break the bank apparently. Yeah. But still. All right.
There's only one true winner in this division,
Who's that?
and that's Mr. Buffalo.
You think Buffalo's going to win?
Buffalo.
Not Dolphins? Okay, so let's start with
I had no
Let's start with the Bills. You said the Bills.
Man,
you said the Bills. Now we're going with the Bills. All right, so the Bills, what do you got them?
Well, the thing is, the whole AFC.
Oh, wait, we forgot to choose. I'm sorry. We got to go back. Go back.
You did.
Rewind. We forgot to choose. I think you've got the Eagles. I mean, basically, if we're
Right.
looking at it, you've got the Eagles. I got the Cowboys winning the NFC East.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
That was quick. All right. I just wanted to make sure it was said on the record, my guy. Like, got to make sure we,
On wax, man.
on wax. So I can go back and be like, nah, my dude, you said. All right. Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
What do you got?
Well, based on the scheduling, it's going to be tough. It's going to be that scheduling for AFC East. They playing NFC West teams, NFC North. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be tough. I give
The only good wins that they're going to get, the Dolphins and the Bills, is going to be in their division.
In their division,
Because
right?
the Patriots and the Jets ain't nothing, and I don't care. What anybody says about the Jets having Aaron Rodgers. They still gonna suck this year, and I'm sorry for our friend Austin, who used to be our co-host. And I know he watches the show too. I love you, bro, but the Jets, call in or shoot us a text, bro. Prove me wrong, my guy. Like set me straight. Call in or well, as soon as we get a number, I keep saying call in like we have a phone line.
I know you ain't calling my number.
You can call me, my dude. I'll put you on air on my phone. You can call me, and you make your argument, my guy. You make your argument. All right, so the Bills. The Bills.
Yeah, they're gonna keep on running. As far as like the scheduling is gonna be tough, but I give them about 11, another 11.
That's it? 11 wins to win the division? It is a bad division.
Man, if you see the Rams, the Rams, the 49ers. Well, I take that back.
Nah, it's already on paper, dog. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Go ahead.
12-5. I'm sorry.
All right, you gave him one extra win.
Yeah,
Where'd that one extra win come from?
I was really looking at the Jets and the because they're gonna. I feel they're gonna sweep.
So that's 4 wins. That's 4 wins if they beat the Patriots and the Jets, right? Because they got to play them twice each.
And they're gonna split. They're gonna split with Miami. That's 5 right there.
Okay.
And they have a few, give me's on that. I think they play Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, I think that the Bills have something to prove. And with their tough schedule, I still think they're going to rattle off 14 wins.
Oh.
I think that they beat Miami. They do split with Miami, but they beat the Jets twice. They beat the Patriots twice.
That schedule, man.
They run. I think they run the table on even the NFC West with San Francisco and all of them. That is the NFC West, right?
Yeah.
So I do think they run. I think they run the table with that division. They may have.
Packers.
The Packers is going to be tough. That's why
That's
I said,
what I'm saying.
yeah,
It's cool.
that might be one of their 3 L's that they take.
The Packers is, the Rams is,
I think they beat the Rams though, man. The Rams aren't as good as everybody think. I mean, Puka Nacua. I hope I said his name right.
Yeah. You said it actually right.
That just literally just came out. I did just draft him today, by the way. Shout out to Nacua. Hopefully you have a great season, my guy. But even with that said, I don't see them having a stellar season as a team. Even though he may have a stellar season, their defense is questionable. The offense is solid. You're absolutely, the offense is going to be solid, but that defense is questionable. And I think that with the Bills offense, the way it runs, they're a ground and pound, even though they have one of the better quarterbacks, they can run the ball effectively and then huck it over your head. So I could see them still beating the LA Rams. The only one that I would question is San Francisco. Because San Francisco has that monster defense too, but the Bills don't. The Bills defense ain't soft either. So I could see I could see them possibly losing to San Francisco, but I still think they're going 14-3 and winning the division.
Yeah, they got AFC East got a bad deal out of scheduling. They got the bad deal.
You know, hey, they had a lot of wins last year with the Dolphins, Bills. They had a lot of wins, so that kind of gives you a strength of schedule. That's how it works in the NFL. If you win a lot of games, you get a tough schedule. That's the parity of the NFL. The top is supposed to fall to the bottom, and the bottom is supposed to rise to the top. That is the purpose of the NFL. Now, it doesn't always happen that way. I mean, there's teams like the Raiders who've been on the bottom for a couple decades. They have beaten our team, though. They have beaten our team. My cousin reminds me of that all the time. Exactly. He's like, "You guys haven't beaten us in like 6 years."
We never lost by 70 points, though.
Not ever. No.
That's one thing you guys.
That's the one record that I really don't like. And the Super Bowl losses. I can't stand that.
That's history right there.
That is.
Y'all got like a basketball score put on y'all.
But your team hasn't been to the Super Bowl since like what, 2001, or did y'all make it since then? I can't remember. I think it's 2001.
Hey man,
I was like 21 years old, bro.
That's like 7 decades. 7.
That's not 7 decades.
That's 7 decades. That's 7.
How old do you think we are?
I'm just talking about the 70 points got put on y'all. That's like.
Okay. 7. That has been 7 decades since that happened. That's
been 7 decades worth of points.
Okay.
That's like, when I seen that, I still to this day, I was like, man, God. I was like, when did the Broncos play in the NBA?
That's okay. As long as we beat y'all this year, I'll be straight.
Shoot. I was like, did the Nuggets and the Broncos switch sports?
Oh, you got jokes. Now you really got jokes. When your team hasn't been to the playoffs in forever. Like, come on now.
I got you.
Yeah, keep talking.
Look at it. He's shaking. He don't like talking about his team. He's like,
shaking.
I ain't talking about scared.
We did get Bo Nix, right? Yeah, shut up. Anyway,
let's get on.
We're moving on to the Dolphins.
Yeah, let's get on with it.
You guys are on pace for a 3-hour show. So.
I know.
Copy that. We're moving on. All right, the Dolphins.
Dolphins are chokers. Oh, I apologize to Dolphin fans. Y'all just don't show up in November or December. But no, I got the Miami Dolphins third in their respective division. I got them going
under the Jets and the Patriots.
No, they under the Bills. And the Jets. I got
okay.
Yeah, I have the Dolphins coming in third.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got Dolphins 8.
Wow.
8 and 9.
The disrespect.
I got Dolphins at 8 and 9.
The disrespect for Tua and team. Oh my God!
Man, he get hit.
They still have Tyreek Hill. They still have. Oh my God!
They have a high potent offense, but it's just like between the ears with me, man. It's like they start off good, they blow people out by 70 points. You know what I'm saying? And then like later they start fading. You know.
All right, I got them at 12-5.
Nah,
I've got them at 12-5. I think that high-powered offense is going to put it down. I mean, they have Mostert, they have Tyreek Hill, they have Waddle. Their offense hasn't changed. Their defense has been retooled. I even think they got a new defensive coordinator this year. I think they win at least 12 games. I think I'm lowballing them, and I'm not even trying to lowball Miami fan. I really just think that it's going to be a tough road for them to win in that division. But I still think they pull off 12 wins for show. All right. To the bottom of the barrel.
Jets.
Jets. Anyway, all right, my guy, what do you got?
They're going with Aaron Rodgers. I got them at 10-7.
10 wins just because of Aaron. I can't get out of my own way. Rodgers, 10-7. You said?
Yeah.
Wow, that's special.
And they really didn't even draft.
They're going 7-10 in my book. All right, Patriots. I'm not even going to give you a reason. I've already stated my reasons in previous conversation in this show to why the Jets are not. I don't care if they have Aaron Rodgers. He hasn't played in more than a year. Yeah, and there's something wrong going on between that dude's ears. So, anyway, Patriots. Because as Vinny said, we're on pace to do a 3-hour show.
I know, Patriots. I like the quarterback they picked up, their little rookie, and you know how I say about rookies. So, I'm gonna give them 3 wins though. The rookie gonna give them 2, but without him, I give them 1. So I got 3 wins for New England.
We actually agree on that one. 3-14 is basically what I got them at as well. All right, so we're moving on to the North.
The North.
Let's start with the NFC North.
NFC North.
And the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. They're gonna be an exciting team. The Bears is gonna. I mean that division.
I'm gonna watch them for their quarterback alone.
Exactly, bro.
That's I don't care how much they retool. I mean, they did get a
Dunce. I mean, that receiver that they had, he's nice.
Well, they also got a what's his name from the Chargers. They pulled him over from what is his damn name?
Not Bosa, right?
No. He's been their number 1 receiver for. I keep calling him San Diego. Los Angeles Chargers got rid of both. They got rid of Williams and this kid. God, what is his name? It's driving me nuts now.
I don't know. So you telling me they got like a dual wide receive threat?
They do.
They're gonna be nice, but unfortunately, they're not gonna win the division. Unfortunately, I got them 3rd spot though.
All right, give me while I'm looking this up because I want to. I'm trying to figure out his name. Why don't you tell me?
Sure. The reason why I picked the Bears to go 3rd is
Keenan Allen. From the Chargers.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's questionable right now, but that's going to be a security. That's a security blanket because that kid was putting up numbers in. Well, he's not a kid anymore; he's a veteran now. But you know what I mean. He was putting up numbers in the Chargers uniform, and you saw how much volatility they had at the quarterback position until they got Herbert, and he was still putting up numbers. He's like a Mike Evans type dude. Mike Evans is probably a step above. Don't get me wrong, I'm not comparing, but he's a type. He's that type of dude. He's going to be a security blanket for his quarterback. So, anyways, the Bears.
Caleb is awesome. If he stay healthy, I got them at 9-8.
Okay, that's respectable.
Yeah,
that's respectable.
I like that
because they've got a solid running game. They've got we forgot to say it again, but I think we both know for the NFC East, or not the NFC East, excuse me, the AFC East. I've got the Bills winning it, and you have the Bills as well. Just we have different perspectives on how many wins or losses they're going to have. All right, so now that that's on the record, I've got the Bears going 9-8 as well. And that is if their quarterback, if they're able to run the ball and keep their quarterback upright, they might even rattle off 10 wins. That division is very winnable. The Packers are the only. Well, the Lions are pretty good. Yeah, Lions are pretty good. I mean, that's a respectable division.
No, that's a good.
The Vikings are respectable, but not. They lost their quarterback. They're revamping. They're restarting, retooling their entire thing. So it's still a winnable. Even at 9-8, it's still a winnable division.
Do you think whatchamacallit's the difference? Sam Darnold is he? No,
he's not a difference maker, man. No,
he's not. Oh, okay.
No, he's not.
Sorry, Minnesota.
He's stepping into a whole new division. He's stepping into a whole new system. I mean, now they do have 2 good wide receivers still in Addison and what's his name, Jefferson. But the bottom line is that's a tough division. That division is going to be very tough.
That's a man.
All right, so Vikings.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give them 2 wins.
Ooh, that's the disrespect.
I'm gonna give them 2 wins. 2-15.
That means as of right now, as we've chosen, except for the Giants, me telling the Vikings or the Giants are probably going to get the number 1 overall pick.
They better. I hope so.
Well, it would be the number
so.
1 and number 2 at this point.
I hope so. And you know the sad part? They beat the Raiders.
Hey, it is what it is. All right, so Vikings, I'm gonna give them one more win. And by the end of this, it still might not math correctly, people, but I'm gonna give them one more win. 3-14. All right, Packers.
I actually have the Packers runner up in second place. I have the Packers winning 13 games.
13 games.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, Packers is like they good. I like them.
All right.
Yeah. Didn't they snag who they snagged? They snagged the New York Giants guy, right?
Barkley?
No, McKinney.
Oh, McKinney.
Yeah, they got McKinney, the safety guy from New York Giants. Yeah, they got him.
And they were pretty good last year. They were pretty good last year.
I
don't know about 13 wins. I've got them winning 10.
Ooh.
I've got them winning 10. I mean, they do have good quarterback play. But again, the tape is out now, so we'll see. All right, Lions.
Lions, I got them just a win above, just by one game above Green Bay.
Okay, so you got them 14.
Yeah.
So you got them winning the division. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got something to prove. They should have won. That Coach Campbell move messed them up. They should have won.
Now I know what I said about the Bears, and the Bears could win this division with 9-8. That is still I still stand by that statement. But I actually think that the Lions will get 15 wins this year.
I mean, it's going to be that first and second.
I think they take that leap. I do.
It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight between the Packers and the Lions. It's going to be. I have the Lions by a game, but I mean, you can flip flop. They both great teams. You know? Yeah. I mean, yeah, you could. All right. So that was the NFC North. I have the Lions winning it, and so does Larry. We both have the Lions winning it. I just we differ on how many wins they're going to win to get there. All right. So that was the NFC North. Now we're going to the AFC North. A slugfest.
And let's talk about the Ravens.
The Ravens.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I got the Ravens. Well, I have the Ravens winning that division.
Okay.
Yep. I got them winning. I got them 13. I'm sorry. I keep on saying that. 14-3.
Okay.
I have them at 14-3.
Okay.
Yep. And Lamar Jackson is awesome. You know, their receiving core is stellar. You know, their defense is up to par. Even though they lost their coordinator,
they have something to prove.
They lost their coordinator to Seattle. He became the head coach there. You heard about that. Yeah. So, but still, they got the blueprint, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got.
I mean, their coach didn't change. They didn't.
No, their coach did not change.
They didn't have to retool too much, and they basically are rolling in. They were the best team in football last year, really, until KC actually was like, "How cute? Sit down, be humble." They were like, "It's not your turn yet, little brother." Anyway,
they're gonna be. They're their own. They're the Ravens going to be their own Achilles heel.
Yeah, they're their own worst enemy most years.
So they're good.
All right. So next up, we've got the Bungles. I mean the Bengals.
Oh man, no disrespect like that. No, I got them second in their division.
Okay.
You know, I got them going about 12-5. I got the Bengals 12-5.
The Bungles 12-5.
They still have that high point. Well, their running game is still. We'll see. They running
Mixon
game
is there. Mixon is still there. I mean, they're still
respectable, but they, you know, their rushing offensive is like in the middle. Because I was seeing the ratings. They're like in the middle of the pack. They passing.
They've got to stay healthy. I mean, they do have a double threat.
Just keep Burrow healthy.
They got to keep Burrow healthy. They've got to keep their wide receivers healthy. Mixon is got to stay healthy, and their entire defense has to stay healthy. That's been their Achilles heel, is they can't stay healthy, and they don't have the depth because they have such high paid players at the most skilled positions, from quarterback to wide receivers to running back, and corners, safeties, etc. They don't have a lot of money on the books to have depth. So their Achilles heel has been injury and lack of depth every year, year in and year out. So I'm still giving them 10-7 because I don't think they can stay healthy. Name me a team that does. And because of their lack of depth, I'm gonna give them 2 less wins than you gave them and go with 10. I still think they're second in the division. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think that they win more than 10 games. All right, Steelers.
I got them at 8-9.
Oh, you're way more gracious than I am, sir.
8-9. I know what you're gonna give. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
but 8-9. But it's weird because they constantly winning their division. And
I don't think their coach has won less than, I think, 7 games in a season anyway. Like he's always won 7 or 8 games. But I do not think the Steelers. I think this is the year.
Mike Tomlin,
that Tomlin falls, and I love Tomlin. I wouldn't be mad if he was a Denver Broncos coach. I really wouldn't. Not that I want him over Sean Payton. Don't misconstrue my words. All I'm saying is if he was the Denver Broncos coach, I wouldn't be mad. But with all of that said, I'm still going to go with. I want to be nice. I'm gonna go 5-12. I think that's respectable, and not completely disrespectful to their franchise. But I think they don't make it past 5 games. All right, the Browns.
I'll be a little nice with the Browns. I give them like 7. I give 7 and 10.
7 and 10. Again, way more gracious than me.
Yeah.
I mean, Baker. No, he's not there anymore. Sorry.
No, he went to Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Who am I trying to think of? Massage boy. Why can't I think of his name? I know I'm cruel, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to point it out. This man tells me every day I'm cold as ice. I'm gonna go. I'm giving them 5-12 as well.
You cold as ice.
All right. So, Vinny, where you want to go next, my guy?
Ooh, the worst division.
Which one now?
NFC South.
All right, the South.
Oh, do we gotta do this?
You should go quick.
We gotta go quick.
All right, which one we gonna start with first?
What did we say here?
You want to just start with the Dirty Birds first?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, we'll start with the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to give them. I'm going to give them second place. I'm going to give them. Sorry. I'm going to give them. It's just difficult. I'm going to give them 8 wins.
What the heck?
I'm going to give them 8 wins.
All right. I think the Falcons are going to be a lot better than people think, even though Cousins is coming off of torn Achilles.
Yeah.
They still have a good rookie quarterback in Penix that can back him up. I'm gonna go a little bit nicer than that. I'm gonna give them 9-8. I think they're gonna have a winning record.
Oof.
All right, Bucks.
I got the Bucks bottom feeders.
No belief in Baker, huh?
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Baker. I got them 3-14.
Dang. The disrespect is real. Okay. I'm going to give them 5. 5-12 is what I think they're going to go. All right, the Saints.
I have them winning the division with Derek Carr.
Okay.
Yep, I got them 12-5.
Okay.
I got them 12-5.
I actually agree with you that they're going to win the division at 12-5.
And
the Panthers.
I thought that was the baby Pumas. Anyway, I got the Panthers coming. I got a little more respect. I'm giving 6 wins.
Okay. Panthers at 6 wins. That's what, 13 losses?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's a bad division.
It's a bad division. That's a bad team. I'm going to go 3-14 on that. I know that sounds disrespectful, but I just that's a tough division. They have to go up. Their schedule is going to be tough. I don't think they can get 6 wins. I just have to disagree with that.
The winner division going to be like, I say 12 wins, if lucky.
Yeah.
They're lucky if they get 12.
All right, moving on to AFC South. Jacksonville
Jaguars. I got Jacksonville second place.
Okay.
I got Jacksonville winning 11 games.
All right, 11-6.
They offense is high potent. I'm not really familiar with their defense. They haven't been stopping people, but the few games I watched last year, they just score with ease.
I'm gonna go with 10-7, and that's because I'm giving a little bit of credit to Houston. I think that Houston can beat them twice. That's just my humble opinion.
Houston can beat them twice.
So I'm going to go with that. Sorry if we're shotgunning this a little bit, guys. We might go over a little bit on time, but we're definitely going to get through all of these divisions. And we're almost done. Titans.
The Titans. Don't forget the Titans. In last place, I got the Titans going 4 and...
That's respectable for...
Yeah, Titans, yeah. 4 and what?
Sorry. I'm falling asleep at the wheel.
Uh-oh.
No, that's not right either.
4 and 13.
Yes, that's what I should have put, and I put 14.
4 and 13.
I need more sleep. All right. I'm going to give them 3. We're going to go with 3.
3.
Interesting.
Yes. All right, Texans.
The Texans, they're going to win.
They won the division last year, didn't they?
Yep, we're going to see a repeat.
Okay.
Repeat.
What do you got them at?
I got them 15-2.
Ooh.
J.J. Stroud. Or C.J. I'm
now
not
we're
C.J.
talking.
C.J., not J.J.
Okay.
C.J. Stroud.
Okay.
Yeah. And also they got that dude Diggs from Buffalo too, right?
They did get Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
That's going to be a huge target, but he's got issues between the ears.
Yeah, he
too,
like the
man.
Dolphins. He kind of go to sleep in November or December.
Yeah, he's not there for his team when he actually.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the reason why the Buffalo Bills weren't able to get over.
It was like, what? Bye, buddy.
Yeah, it took them too long to do that. Okay, I have them at 14-3.
Oh, okay.
So we're
cool.
of the same mind, but I don't think they win 15. That's going to be tough. But I mean, what's one game? But hey, the Colts.
Oh, okay, Colts. I got them. I got Colts winning about five games. I got them 5 and 12.
Yes, sir. That sounds like Vinny agrees.
Nah, his food is ready.
Yeah, don't forget to stop by and get your Viper Pit Barbecue. Follow him on Facebook, IG, all of your social media.
Yeah.
Hit him up, see what he's got. That mac and cheese is always lit. I'm gonna give the Colts 3 wins. I don't think they're gonna. They're not gonna win. Ish.
Yeah.
Nah, they're revamping. All right, so now we're going to go to the NFC West.
Ooh.
With the Rams, Seahawks, 49ers, and Cardinals. Let's start with the Cardinals.
Cardinals. That's difficult, man. I mean, that's 1 through 4. I got the Cardinals coming in last spot, but I got them winning 9 games, though.
Okay.
I have them winning 9 games.
9-8, bottom of the barrel, 9-8.
That's.
I've got them 8-9. I do not believe in I don't believe in their quarterback, man. I don't. I do not believe dude is the man that he thinks he is. I think he's the man on Madden, but I don't think he's actually the man on the football field.
You don't believe in Murray?
No, I don't. I think he has a few miracle plays. He's not a bad quarterback, but to me, he reminds me of like a Doug Flutie. You know what I mean?
For his stature,
he's fun. No. Not even just his size and everything. Just like his play. It's fun to watch. It is fun to watch, and because you never know what you're going to see. But it's not a winning formula. Like it's just not. So I've got them 8 and 9. I don't think they get a winning schedule.
I'm telling you, he's going to be hooking up with Marvin Harris Jr.
And that's going to be his security blanket. But then what happens when teams take away Marvin Harris?
They will do that.
What happens then?
He gonna run, throw,
and then he's gonna get hit and hurt. All right, Rams, LA Rams.
I got the Rams second in the division. I got the Rams winning 14 games.
All right, 14 and 3. I got the Rams winning 12 and 5. Okay, Seahawks.
I have the Seahawks. They're gonna be coming in third in the division, and I got them winning 10 games. Losing 7.
All right. New coach, new everything. 7 and 10.
You got 7 and 10?
Yep, because one of those 10 is going to be the Broncos when they beat them Sunday. All right, the 49ers.
49ers winning their division at 15 and 2. I'm telling you, these teams in the NFC West, they just going to go out and just rack them up.
I've got a little bit less than that. I still think they win the division, but I think that they win the division, or it's a tie between them and the Rams at the end of the season.
I got them by a game.
And 12 and 5. So you got the 49ers winning the division. I've got them tied with the Rams, and it's going to come down to the last game. So we'll see. We'll see. For me, it's a we'll see.
Mark my words.
Well, we just did. I literally just marked your words.
No, let me. No, I'm just.
I'm messing with you.
I haven't even finished.
57 minutes in, yeah.
Copy that.
All right.
No, that's the mark of the words right there.
Oh, copy.
The NFC West is going. The individual teams in the NFC West, they're going to own all these other. Watch. They're just going to just kill them.
Oh, I agree.
They're going to kill all these
but
teams.
I do feel like the San Francisco 49ers, and this is why. They haven't paid their left tackle, and he's still holding out. Who's protecting Purdy? So... if they prove me wrong, they prove me wrong. But who's protecting Purdy? So I think that takes a few games away. If they had their left tackle and they had signed him, I'm with you on about 15, 16 wins. Like I don't think they lose very many. But with nobody protecting Purdy's blind side, who knows? All right, AFC West, last and best division. Let's start off with the Super Bowl champion Chiefs.
I got them winning the division at, I'll say 14 and 3.
Okay, and I have them winning the division as well, but it's going to be 13 and 4. All right, next we're going to go to the Los Angeles Chargers.
Los Angeles Chargers, I got them in second spot.
Okay.
Yep. That quarterback they have, we'll see Harbaugh. I think he could reinvent the team like he did in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. So okay. And they got a quarterback that's, the second best quarterback I think in the division. So
okay.
I got Chargers second spot. I got them at 10 and 7.
Okay.
10 wins.
I am going to, because of the fact that the Chargers have a new coach, new running back, new wide receivers, a revamped line. Their defense is going to be monster, but I'm still giving them a 9 and 8.
Okay.
All right. We'll go with the Raiders.
The Raiders, I got them third in the division.
Okay.
And I got them going 8 and 9.
Okay.
And I'm a Raiders fan, but I got to be
Realistic.
I got to be realistic. I'm giving them 8 wins. You know.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. They're 8-9. Okay, and Broncos.
Broncos.
We lost our screen here. Is everything okay?
The screen said you're going on too long.
We're over on time.
Broncos. I got Broncos winning 7 games
Okay.
and losing the rest.
7-10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. What you
I actually think the Broncos do win 10 games, and I got them at 10-7. I don't think the Chargers do get to that 10 mark like you think. I think we both agree that the Chiefs are going to win the division.
Right.
But I think the Broncos are number 2. Just off of the fact that they have a running game, their defense has been revamped. The Raiders don't have a quarterback. The Chargers have revamped everything. The Broncos are the only team that have the most continuity out of the 3 teams besides the Chiefs. Because like I said, the Raiders, it's not the same quarterback, new coach, except for he coached last year like in the interim, but he's the new head coach. They have no running game, really. They have no quarterback. Their defense is abysmal. I see the Broncos actually winning 10 games this year just off of Penix. Bo Nix. If Bo Nix wasn't on this team, I'd probably be giving them an 8-9 record. But because, like I said, we give 2 games for the rookie, 10 games is what I got him at. All right, so MVP of the league.
MVP of the league. I really think Mahomes.
Same.
Okay, I think they're gonna 3-peat, but that'll be something.
I hope not, but
I want to see that.
I agree. So both. I'm just gonna put both instead of. All right, rookie of the year.
Caleb, if he stay healthy.
The quarterback from
Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's his last name? Williams?
Caleb Williams. SC product.
All right, and I'm gonna be a homer, and I'm gonna go with
Bo Nix.
yep. I'm gonna go with Knicks.
Bo Nix.
Because I'll qualify that before we get out of here, because that's the last of what we had. But I'm gonna qualify that with this because it sounds homerish. Look at what Sean Payton did with the Broncos last year with a reluctant, defiant, and even arrogant quarterback that he had in Russell Wilson, right? They were still able to beat the Chiefs once. They could have rattled off enough wins to make it to the playoffs last year had Russell Wilson bought in. Or maybe not even just that he had bought in, maybe if they weren't bumping heads. Let's put it that way, because it took both parties. I don't want to just lay it all on Russell Wilson. But look what Sean Payton was able to accomplish with that situation, with barely any wide receivers doing anything, with a running game that really wasn't working very well, and they still were able to win a good amount of games. Now he has a quarterback that will listen. He's going to be open to learning. And I honestly think that Bo Nix is going to get the Rookie of the Year in spite of the fact that he was the 6th overall quarterback picked in the draft.
AFC West, like I say, other than the Chiefs, the second place in the AFC West is up for grabs for all 3 teams.
Yeah. And with that said, that's going to do it for us this week. On behalf of Vinny, Sohai Cafe, Viper Pit Barbecue, Larry Perkins, and I'm Arthur Knight. We are the Sportz Phenz, and we will see you next week. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like us on social media. Find us on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next Sunday. Peace.